Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this week's cosmic guidance for September 27th through until October the 3rd. If you are new to me and my channel, a big warm welcome to you. If you have been on this journey with me for a while, I'm fairly new to doing this on YouTube, but I've been on other social media platforms for a while. I love and appreciate your support so much. And I am a master astrologer. I am an Akashic Records practitioner, a trained psychotherapist, passionate about helping the light workers, healers, and visionaries of the world to tap into the highest possibilities for their life, for their business, as you learn the magic of co-creating with cosmic intelligence. So to set the energetic stage for not only this week, but as we move into the equinox, we officially have the sun in Libra now. And this is a season of harmony, of balance, where we really place the spotlight on the relationships in our life, the relationships with other people, but also the relationship that we're cultivating with ourselves. And we develop this deep awareness that the actions we take, the decisions we make, the words we speak have an impact on the world. They have an impact on other people. And we are encouraged to be aware of that impact, not from a codependent space where we become responsible for how other people are feeling, how they are responding to us, but in a way of being intentional about how we are showing up, being aware of the power that we hold. So that's just a little backdrop to this season. It's also ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, of beauty, of pleasure, of prosperity. So Venus is becoming really important right now as well. And we are encouraged to spend more time being and less time in doing. And even taking this sense of mindfulness and presence with us as we move throughout our day. So not just going through the actions, being in default mode, but really being intentional and aware of the actions that we are taking in our life. And time begins to expand for us and feel very spacious when we are present, when we're not future tripping, worried about what's to come, always thinking about what I'm doing next. We're not stuck in the past, ruminating on what happened in the past that we can't go back and change, but we're actually present and mindful. That's when we can really enjoy the pleasure that each moment can bring to us. So we are really reminded of that as we move throughout Libra season as well. Now let's dive in and look at the energies more specifically for the week ahead. We have a really interesting, magical week that can kind of feel like a little bit of up and downs of emotions, lots of shifts happening. But overall, I really enjoy these energies, especially if we know how to work with them, how to connect with them. That's really going to be the key here. So on Monday, the 27th, Mercury goes retrograde in the sign of Libra, and Mercury is the communication planet. So it governs our mindset, our thoughts, our belief system, our way of communicating. Libra is the sign of relationships. So communication in relationships becomes really big right now. Once again, the power that our words hold, and being intentional about how we are conveying our message, really clarifying with other people if we feel we're not fully understanding what they're saying, clarifying from this deep space of love. And I fully believe that the universe is always supporting us, that these planetary shifts are supporting our evolution, our growth, and they are not in control of the results that we get. We are invited to co-create with this cosmic energy. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it is a beautiful time to reflect on your core belief system, on the thoughts that you are entertaining day to day. Are your thoughts, are your beliefs in alignment with the results that you want to create? If not, Mercury retrograde is a beautiful opportunity to look at tweaking those thoughts, to look at challenging your core belief system. Are they serving me? Is this thought ultimately true? Is this thought aligned with my vision? Is this thought coming from a space of fear, or is it coming from a space of love? We can do some really powerful work right now in developing beliefs that support our success as we move into the last quarter of 2021. We got lots of shifts coming up throughout October, November, right through to December. So we really want to have this strong, solid belief system that is so supportive for us. Now, also on Monday, we have the moon in Gemini squaring Neptune. So this is really interesting because Mercury rules over Gemini. Mercury is currently currently gone retrograde. And Neptune is the planet that's more about the heart space and transcendence and who we are on a soul level. So again, this really so important on Monday. And I would say throughout the week to clarify our communication, to not make big decisions during this time that could really impact our relationships. And I'm not saying don't make any decisions. Mercury goes retrograde a few times a year, and it's not like we can not make decisions at all during that time, but we want to be aware of the long-term implications of the decisions we are making, because when Mercury goes direct, we tend to see it in a new way. And even prior to stationing retrograde on Monday, it's been in pre-shadow. So we're already kind of feeling like questioning some of the decisions we have been making as well, right? We can be in that space of, did I make the right decision? I'm not sure what to do. And my solution to that is always trust our intuition, trust our heart, and to affirm I am always making the right decisions for me, and truly work on believing that and trusting that. And this is good guidance for all times, but really holds true this week. And we really have the opportunity to practice this on Monday. So on Tuesday, we have the moon moving into Cancer, and the moon really sets the emotional tone, and a moon in Cancer is right at home. And this is really looking at how we are nourishing ourselves, how we are caring for ourselves, our relationships to our emotion. And it's really important that we are aware of emotions that are surfacing and we're not trying to stuff them down, because when we're stuffing down emotions, they're still part of what we are attracting. They're still part of our subconscious programming. So when we take the shadow into the light, we're able to look at it. We're able to honor the range of human emotion without judgment and making ourselves wrong. So Tuesday definitely kind of kicks off the theme for the rest of the week, where emotions can feel very amplified right now. And that can really be a gift when we know how to work with our emotions, when we recognize that they offer us guidance, but they are not ultimately who we are, and our emotions come and go. And we don't want to make huge life-changing decisions based on our emotional state in any given moment. And that takes practice to pause and go deeper than our emotions to connect to the wisdom of our soul. So on Wednesday, we have a beautiful trine between Venus and Neptune. Again, Venus is the ruler of Libra season, and it's currently in Scorpio. So Venus is playing a big role throughout Libra season, and in Scorpio, it's very intense, and we can feel emotions being amplified when Venus travels through Scorpio. Everything can feel intense. It's like we may suddenly feel this anger, and then we suddenly feel this joy and excitement, and it's like the range of emotions, and they just feel like the dials turn right up and that they're super intense at this time. But with this beautiful trine that's happening on Wednesday with Neptune, the planet of transcendence, this really is about dreaming big. This is the power of daydreaming. And children know that. As kids, we naturally just allow ourselves to create these beautiful stories in our imagination. And daydreaming is powerful, especially when we begin to feel it in our body and we feel our energy feel vibrating at a new frequency as we envision these new possibilities. And then sometimes our logical mind brings us back and says, okay, but wait a second, come back to reality, come back to the practical. Can you really do that? Is that possible? And we like cap the power of daydreaming. So Wednesday and Thursday this week is really going to show us that there is power in allowing our imagination to like run wild, right? Sometimes we hear that in a bad way, like your imagination's getting out of hand. And we can certainly use our imagination to think up worst case scenarios. But this beautiful energy can really be channeled into creativity, into thinking about the best case scenario, right? So notice if your mind wants to go to the worst possible situation and say, okay, I can use my imagination in a way that constructs that, or I can use it in a way that looks at the best possible scenario. And I can allow myself to feel safe and allowing life to be good for me and feeling into what is the best possible situation here. So on Thursday, Venus squares Jupiter, which again is just contributing to this expansive energy. And I did a really powerful exercise on Sunday with my Divine Creators Inner Circle, where we did some high-level work in the Akashic records of taking things from the realm of possibility, things that have been sitting in the waiting room of maybe you can have this, and aligning that to your present timeline, allowing you to really claim what it is you desire. And I'll attach the details below to the Divine Creator's Inner Circle. We do this incredible work in the Akashic Records all the time, aligning to this highest timeline for our life, really anchoring it in through collapsing timelines, just like magical, magical work. So that's the energy we're playing with on Wednesday and Thursdays, taking things just from a possibility, an energetic possibility, to a present life physical manifestation reality. Really cool stuff. So on Thursday as well, the moon is still in Cancer. So we're very attuned to our emotions, and it's opposing Pluto, the planet of power, the planet of transformation. And this suggests there's going to be, and already is, a lot of internal transformation that has been happening in your world. You may find like you're almost taking on a new identity, that things are shifting for you in really, really big ways right now. And sometimes it can feel a little scary and overwhelming. So trust that you are fully supported by infinite intelligence. So trust that there are earth angels here that are wanting to help and support your journey as well. And this can suggest some pretty powerful internal shifts that can be really beautiful and really positive and powerful as well. So Friday and Saturday, we have the moon moving into Leo. A moon in Leo once again shifts the emotional tone into a very playful, creative, fiery, passionate energy. And on Friday, the moon is going to square Uranus and oppose Saturn. And how I see this is it's bringing together the structure and the discipline with the creativity. And often we can see them as two separate things. We're either organized, structured, disciplined, or we're in the realm of creativity. And we get the best results when we merge the two together. When we can provide a sense of structure and discipline to our art and our creative work, whatever form that takes for you. I know many people who are drawn to my work are artists, they're writers, they're also healers, right? That can be our art, is our form of sharing our message, our truth, our healing gifts. And when we bring a sense of discipline and structure, it actually furthers our results. It's so important. And this is a lesson throughout Libra season as well. Libra energy really embodies the masculine of the structure, as well as the feminine of the receiving and the playfulness. And when we are disciplined in doing the tasks that we know are going to move us closer to the vision that we have, that's a really beautiful thing, instead of just being like, okay, whatever I feel like today, that's what I will do. And we're just gonna like free floating through life without any structure. I feel like the magic is when we know how to merge and bring both together. And the beautiful thing is when we have that structure and discipline, the feminine energy, and I say this regardless of your gender, we all have masculine and feminine energies. The feminine can feel safe to play and daydream when there's a masculine structure that's creating a solid, secure foundation. So Sunday, the moon moves into Virgo. And again, the energy really, really shifts on Sunday. We move more from the emotional realm, from the realm of imagination, into organization and structure. We're going to be more leaning toward that on Sunday with the moon in Virgo. Beautiful for planning your week ahead, for just looking at your daily routine, little tweaks that you can make. Really lovely end to the week. I think we can really just kind of breathe on Sunday and be like, oh my goodness, what just happened throughout this week? Let me integrate, let me bring it all together, and let me create a plan in order to move forward. So yeah, really, really powerful energies for the week ahead. Feel free to share your comments, your takeaways below, to check out the Divine Creator's Inner Circle if you would like to join me in learning how to explore your Akashic records, in deepening your connection with cosmic intelligence through astrological work and new and full moon ceremonies, and also learning how to master quantum manifestation. There's lots of beautiful trainings in the Inner Circle on quantum manifestation and actually doing the work in the realm of the Akashic records. So really, really powerful stuff. I am sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you very soon. Bye.